Hello, family and friends. How you guys doing this evening? Hope you had a blessed day. Hope you did something special. It's a nice weather out. Chris and Inga are here.
Hello. I'd like to tell you a little story about how Inga and I met. It was a sunny day on Monday, April 3rd of 2017. So that's 7 years ago and counting. Inga and I bumped into each other while riding a city bus in Lower Manhattan. I boarded in front of the Burlington Coat Factory on 14th Street and University Place. That's East 14th to be exact. Inga boarded the next stop over, which I believe was like 4th Avenue. And while getting ready to
By
board.
Walgreens over there.
Oh, yes, Walgreens. Yes, know it very well. So Inga was online with two other passengers, one an elderly lady with a walker, the other one a very rude passenger who insisted on rushing onto the bus just so she can get a seat all the way at the back of the bus.
And mind you, people, the bus was not even full. It wasn't even rush hour. It was like shortly after, after 1 o'clock. So I don't think those of you correct me if I'm wrong who live in New York is a rush hour at 1:15, 1:30 in the afternoon. So there's no way you have to like rush push people just to get on the bus and go to the back.
So anyway, Inga eventually took a seat, and I stood up from where I was sitting across from there
Mm-hmm.
to check on her to see if she was okay, which she told me she was. So I sat down next to her. We started striking up a conversation, exchanged names with each other, and originally I was going to get off at
Delancey.
Delancey in Essex,
But
but something told me to stay on till the end of the bus, and I'm glad I did because that's how Inga and I met.
yeah, because I was at that time I was living on Lower East Side, Manhattan, Grand Street, and those of you who are from Lower East Side or lived on Lower East Side are familiar with Grand Street. And first Chris said to me, "I have to I'm gonna get off the Lancey," and I was about to say, "Well, then it was nice meeting you," and to thank him for checking me up and checking up on me and to have a lovely conversation. But he stood on the bus and we got off by Fine Fair over there, and we sat on the bench and we just continued the conversation. And then I showed him the pictures of my daughter Rachel, because at that time I was a single parent. My daughter Rachel is technically my husband's stepchild, but it doesn't matter. It's not the parent who impregnated the woman. It's a person who raised a child. So and we were talking, and then Chris said that he had to go. He gave me his Facebook info and the phone number.
And we started keeping in touch moving forward. And about a week later, we became boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, but before that, on Wednesday of that week, we went on our first date.
That's true. Yep. And what a wonderful date it was. I even remember that when I was walking Inga home, we even had our first kiss along, en route to me bringing her home. It was a very swell day, and then a few days and nights later, we became a couple. About a month and a half later, I proposed to Inga.
No, but before you proposed to me on Mother's Day of
2017, same year.
Yeah, for the first time you met,
Rachel.
my daughter Rachel at that time, after, and she was so cute. She came to Chris and said, "Hey, Daddy," and I was about to tell her, that's not Daddy, that's Uncle, and that's what I loved about my husband. He said, "I'm honored. Don't worry about it. Don't even correct her. If she wants to call me Daddy, let her call me Daddy." And it's just not a lot of men will take a woman with a child,
let alone
appreciate it, let alone allow a child to call Daddy, and and to love as if she or he was his own. So we've been parenting Rachel for the past
7 years
7 years,
and counting.
and and then in June of 2017, after Chris visited me, he said like, and he saw we want to like, was it Memorial Day we came to your house and then Rachel
Oh, you came over.
for a visit?
Actually, it was sometime before that, but
Yeah, there was
Memorial
like,
Day weekend is when I proposed.
yeah, but we came to visit you, and then Rachel had a meltdown, and then when you brought me home, we had a conversation. You told me like, sweetheart, because I was originally from Brooklyn. I grew up in Marine Park area, then moved to Manhattan, and I returned back to Brooklyn. So Chris was like, Rachel, obviously happy in Brooklyn. You're original Brooklynite, so your heart and your soul belongs in Brooklyn, and it's true. I love Brooklyn. I mean, I feel that's my personal opinion that Manhattan is more like to visit, go out to eat, and but the best place to live is like Brooklyn for me, because I'm
And for me, too.
officially a Brooklynite. So I just, feel Brooklyn is my home. And, Manhattan's cool to visit, to go out to dinner, to go to concert shows, and things like that. So, Chris proposed to me in
That weekend, Memorial
Day
Day.
weekend. And, then that June, we moved in together. And we, like, one night started having a conversation. And Chris has always thought to himself, where do I know you from? And then when I started talking about my school and some people that he met because he was playing, softball and
Basketball.
he started to remember people. And he's like, wait a minute, that's where I remember you from. I mean, we weren't talking or like dating, just to make it a little clear, guys. We were not dating in high school. No, we met, years later. But, according to what Chris was telling me, that he had a crush on me, but he didn't know how to approach me. So, but that's okay, We met.
We all learn at some point.
So, and then we got married August 24th, 2019. And today happens to be our 5th year wedding anniversary. And we went out to have a nice dinner at the restaurant with our friends. And
what a fun time it was.
It was good. It was a fun time, and it's hard to believe we through everything. We've been together for 5 years through thick and thin. And
that even includes the COVID.
Yeah, it was rough, COVID. But, we just like, it was, just like hard to believe that we've been married for 5 years. And a beautiful 5 years it is, and many more to come. Sometimes we feel like we want to kill each other.
But what couple doesn't?
Yeah, and then we realize that
we are. So that's how Inga and I met. Let's see, anything else we want to
add? Thank you guys so much for subscribing to our channel. At this time, I would like to give a shout out to Heather from Heather Family Vlogs. Thank you so much, girl, for subscribing and sending subscribers our way. I gladly appreciate it.
Please keep up the good work,
You
Heather.
are the best, and I love you a lot, and I enjoy your channel. And
can't wait to meet you one day.
Exactly. Hopefully soon we'll meet, and I'll give you a call soon. But thank you so much. You guys are wonderful people, and I feel that connection, and I'm happy to be part of Heather Family Vlogs.
So am I.
And thank you again. That was like very sweet of you to do. I gladly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Heather, and thank you all again. And like Inga said, okay, let's keep those subscribers coming.
And I would like to thank people who commented. Thank you so very much. And I appreciate, guys, that you subscribed, and hopefully we'll get more subscribers. And if you have any questions, comment below your questions, any suggestions, what you want us to talk about, and what type of videos you want us to do. And just thank you. Hope everybody will have a blessed night. And have a good work week. We'll be back in a few, like maybe
Soon.
Monday or Tuesday to do another video. So keep on watching, keep on subscribing. We love you.
We love you too.
Mwah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. We love